Did you know that one state in America has produced musical legends in nearly every single genre? We're talking country, rock, blues, soul, gospel, and even symphonic music. And that state is Arkansas. You might be scratching your head, but stick with me, because the list of icons from the natural state is absolutely mind-blowing. Let's start with a name everyone knows, Johnny Cash. The Man in Black from Kingsland defined a whole era of country and rock music. His raw, honest storytelling captured the hearts of millions. Then there's the Reverend Al Green from Forest City. His silky smooth voice gave us some of the most iconic soul hits of the 70s before he dedicated his life to gospel music. And how about the original Rhinestone Cowboy, Glenn Campbell? Hailing from a tiny town called Delight, he was a true crossover superstar, seamlessly blending country charm with pop appeal. But the list goes on and gets even more foundational. Have you heard of Sister Rosetta Tharpe? Born in Cotton Plant, she's called the godmother of rock and roll for a reason. Her electrifying guitar skills and gospel-infused performances in the 30s and 40s directly inspired legends like Johnny Cash and Chuck Berry. Then you have Levin Helm from Turkey Scratch, the unmistakable voice and drummer for the band. His soulful, southern drawl on The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down is iconic. Going back even further, there's Louis Jordan from Brinkley, the king of the jukebox. His jump blues style in the 1940s was the direct precursor to rock and roll. Fast forward to more modern times, and you have Amy Lee from Little Rock, the powerful voice behind the multi-platinum rock band Evanescence. And we can't forget Niaz from Camden, a modern R&B hit machine who has written and performed some of the biggest songs of the 21st century. There's also Conway Twitty, who held the record for the most #1 country hits for decades, and Florence Price from Little Rock, a true trailblazer who became the first African-American woman to have her symphony performed by a major American orchestra. The talent is just staggering. So what is it about Arkansas? Why does this one state produce so many musical giants? It's not a coincidence. It's a perfect storm of geography and culture. First, look at a map. Arkansas is a crossroads, sitting right between major music hubs like Memphis, Nashville, and New Orleans. Artists were constantly traveling through, sharing ideas and creating new sounds. The eastern part of the state is part of the Mississippi Delta, which was a cultural melting pot. This is where the pain and hope of spirituals and work songs evolved into the blues. And from the blues came everything else: R&B, soul, and rock and roll. The Delta wasn't just a place. It was the fertile soil for American music. There's even a highway, Rock Roll Highway 67, that cuts through northeast Arkansas. Back in the 50s, this route was lined with clubs and theaters where early rock pioneers like Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, and of course, Johnny Cash regularly played. They weren't just performing. They were creating a new sound right there on the road. The state's landscape also plays a huge role. You have the Ozark Mountains in the northwest, with their deep roots in folk, bluegrass, and traditional string music. Then you have the Delta lowlands in the east, the heartland of blues and gospel. This created two distinct but interconnected training grounds for young musicians. Finally, the social history of Arkansas is woven into its music. The hardships of agricultural life and the deep struggles of racial segregation fueled an incredible need for expression. Blues and gospel music weren't just entertainment. They were lifelines, a way for communities to share their stories, find strength, and build connections. It was music born from resilience. From the raw emotion of the Delta blues to the storytelling of Ozark folk, Arkansas's unique position at the crossroads of American culture created an environment where musical genius could flourish. It's a legacy written in song, a testament to the power of place and the enduring spirit of its people. Thanks for watching. If you know any other amazing musicians from Arkansas, drop their names in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into music history. See you next time.